and fellow Toastmasters. Today's presentation is a little bit different than normal presentations. It has come to our attention that some of our members are a little confused as to how to submit their speeches in Toastmasters International on the Toastmasters website. So today I'm going to give you a short tutorial on how to do just that. Now, I also recognize that sliding this presentation in during our meeting also means that we had to give up on a game. But in order to make it fun and ensure that we still have a game aspect, we're going to play a little game. I hope everyone has their water handy, because we're going to play a little drinking water game, so it's safe. Every time I say pathways, I want you to take a drink of water. And considering this is a pathways presentation, you're going to drink a lot of water.
Can I get a beer?
I will give you a few minutes at the end of my presentation, my official presentation, to ask questions, and then we'll review the information. So please, if you do have questions, try to, as we say, parking lot them, put them in the parking lot, and then we'll come back to them later. So with that, I will go right into the presentation.
Marab,
now,
excuse me, how long do you want your timing to be? Is it 5 to 7 minutes?
Correct, yes,
okay.
5 to 7 minutes
perfect.
for the presentation, and then a few minutes at the end just to have it as the game aspect.
Sure. Okay.
So here we are. Everyone can see my screen. Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. The Toastmasters website. Great, wonderful. And you can see that I've already logged in. I've spared you the having to see my password. You can see that I'm here because it says welcome Marav. Therefore, I know that I'm in. The first place I want to go is to the pathways button. And when I open that, I go to base camp. Think of it like baseball. We're going to go to base camp first, like summer camp. I press that. That will open up the pathways learning experience. Now here, actually, you can find a lot of different resources. You can choose your path and you can navigate. But of course, for the purposes of this speech, we are going to go to our path, to our base camp. You can see here, it says my home club is Thornhill Club. If I was a member at other clubs, that would be listed here as well. And every time I made a speech, it would be reflected which club I'm choosing to go to. But for myself, I only have one, so it makes it fairly easy. I'm going to go to base camp. When I go to base camp, I have a few choices here. Just as an aside, I know we're here to do the paths submission, but just a little point of clarity. Anyone who wants to go just to get their speech evaluation before a meeting can click speech evaluations, and all of your evaluations are here. So for instance, in my evaluation, as I was an evaluator of someone else, I could just come here. They don't need to send me their icebreaker if they don't know where it is. I can find it easily. So that's just an aside. I'm going to go back. So now we're going to get into my paths and learning. I'm going to open this up. You can see everything that I'm taking right now, every path that I'm taking. You'll notice, for instance, engaging humor is one that I'm taking. I looked into the Pathways Mentor program and presentation mastery. You'll notice, for instance, motivational strategies, which I finished level 5, is no longer here. So I only have these ones to choose from. I'm just going to move this because your pictures are here. Today, for instance, I'm going to open presentation mastery. When I open presentation mastery, you can see that the icebreaker has been checked off, evaluation and feedback has been checked off. This has been checked off, research and presenting, and yet only 75% of my level 1 is finished. That's because I haven't submitted this. So today I'm showing you how I would do research and presenting. This is the project I'm doing today. And I'm going to show you exactly how that looks, the things I have to do when I open that up. So I came in a little earlier and ensured that it starts right at the beginning, the navigation. And with this, I just have to move our pictures again. And I go through the introduction, the assignments. I can print my project and resources here, or I can close that. It shows the purpose of the assignment. Now here's the integral part. Every time you submit a project, you must do the before assess your skills. But this is just what you think. No one else sees this. This is for your own purposes. So as you go through it, but you must do this, go all the way to the end and then to the next page. Now I can go through the whole project, selecting a topic, everything that is relevant to the criteria for my project. I go through everything here. I can go as quickly or as casually as I want to. And here is the most important part. When I'm finished doing all my project, okay, I must submit my after assessment. Now I did this a little bit earlier just to make sure that it worked. So you must assess your skills after. You must answer all those questions. So I just randomly chose 5, 5, 5, 5. Only then can you get to the congratulations. So once you've gotten to the congratulations, there's nowhere else to go, no button to take you any further here. I can now close this tab. And now I'm here. So that means that I've finished this project. At the end of the night, I've finished this project. I go and activate my completion of this level. I launch that. This will open up telling me how it should look. I don't need to do anything with this page. I just close that up. And now you'll notice here, level 1 completion. Do you see here? It says in progress. And I mark complete. And now it says pending completion approval. So now our Toastmaster, our VP of Education now gets a little note in the email saying Mirav Richter has completed level 1 and submitted. Does this get approved? Once it's approved, then I have a level 1 completion, and then our club gets the points and I get this level, and I can now move on to other levels. I can go on to level 2. Once that level 1 is complete, it will show as complete, and it will have 100%, and it will have completed 4 of the total items of 4. Easy as that. That is how you submit in Pathways.